What if the strongest relationships are not built on romance alone, but on discipline, respect, and emotional control? Most couples believe love is enough. Yet history and philosophy tell a different story. The ancient Stoics believed that a peaceful relationship begins with mastering yourself. Before trying to change someone else, stay until the end. Because these timeless Stoic rules could completely transform the way you love, communicate, and build lasting trust. Most people think a successful relationship depends on finding the perfect partner. Stoicism teaches something different. It says that peace in a relationship begins with becoming the right person. You cannot control another person's emotions, choices, or behavior. You can only control your own actions, your own words, and your own reactions. The moment you accept this truth, unnecessary arguments begin to disappear. A Stoic partner never lets temporary emotions make permanent decisions. Anger fades, hurt. Feelings fade, but harsh words often remain forever. Before reacting during a disagreement, pause for a moment. Ask yourself whether your next sentence will solve the problem or make it worse. This simple habit can save countless relationships from unnecessary damage. Respect is more valuable than constant attention. Love without respect eventually weakens, but respect keeps love alive through difficult seasons. Listen carefully when your partner speaks. Do not interrupt just to prove your point. Sometimes people are not asking for solutions. They simply want to feel understood. The Stoics believed expectations create suffering. Many relationships become stressful because people expect their partner to read their mind. Instead of expecting, communicate clearly. Honest conversations prevent silent resentment from growing over time. Another powerful Stoic principle is gratitude. Human beings naturally focus on what is missing, instead of appreciating what already exists. Every day, notice something your partner does well. A sincere thank you is often more powerful than an expensive gift. Appreciation strengthens emotional connection. Do not compete with your partner. A relationship is not a battlefield where someone must win. When one person wins an argument by humiliating both people lose. Your true opponent is misunderstanding, not each other. Face problems together instead of facing each other. Patience is another cornerstone of Stoicism. Every person has flaws. You have weaknesses, and so does your partner. Expecting perfection creates disappointment. Accepting human imperfection creates peace. Growth happens slowly, and lasting change requires kindness, not constant criticism. Trust cannot be built with promises alone. It grows through consistent actions repeated every day. Small acts of honesty, loyalty, and reliability create a foundation stronger than grand romantic gestures. A dependable partner is far more valuable than someone who only says beautiful words. The Stoics also warned against letting outside opinions control your happiness. Friends, relatives, and social media often create unrealistic expectations about relationships. Stop comparing your life to carefully edited pictures online. Every strong relationship has struggles that the world never sees. Forgiveness is not weakness. It is strength. Holding on to resentment keeps you trapped in the past. Forgiveness does not mean accepting repeated disrespect. It means refusing to let bitterness control your future. Set healthy boundaries while keeping your heart free from unnecessary hatred. Silence can sometimes be wiser than speaking during emotional moments. Choosing not to react immediately is often the greatest act of self-control. A calm mind makes better decisions than an angry one. Time has a remarkable way of reducing emotional intensity and revealing better solutions. Finally, remember that love is not just a feeling. According to Stoic philosophy, love is a daily practice. It is shown through patience, honesty, loyalty, respect, self-control, and compassion. Relationships do not become peaceful by chance. They become peaceful because two people choose wisdom over ego, understanding over pride, and commitment over temporary emotions. If you practice these Stoic principles consistently, your relationship will not become perfect, but it will become stronger, calmer, and more meaningful. In the end, the greatest gift you can offer your partner is not perfection, but a peaceful mind and a disciplined heart. Even the happiest couples experience conflict. The difference is not that they avoid disagreements, but that they know how to handle them wisely. Stoicism teaches that every challenge is an opportunity to strengthen your character. Instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" ask, "What can I learn from this situation?" This simple shift changes frustration into growth. One of the greatest mistakes in relationships is trying to control another person's behavior. The Stoics believe that control is an illusion. You cannot force someone to love you, understand you, or behave exactly as you wish. The only thing completely within your power is your own character. When you focus on improving yourself instead of controlling your partner, your relationship naturally becomes healthier. Honesty is another pillar of lasting love. Speak the truth, but speak it with kindness. Brutal honesty without compassion becomes cruelty, while kindness without honesty becomes deception. A Stoic balances both. They choose words that heal instead of words that wound. Do not let small problems grow into permanent walls. A simple misunderstanding left unresolved today can become resentment tomorrow. Address problems early, calmly, and respectfully. Avoid raising your voice because volume never makes an argument stronger. Wisdom speaks quietly but carries great strength. Remember that every relationship goes through seasons. Some days are filled with joy while others test your patience. Stoicism reminds us that nothing stays the same forever. Difficult moments will pass just as happy moments do. This understanding helps you remain steady instead of becoming overwhelmed by temporary emotions. Another important Stoic lesson is humility. Pride destroys communication. Many people continue arguing even after realizing they are wrong because their ego refuses to apologize. A sincere apology is not a sign of weakness. It is proof of emotional maturity. Sometimes a simple, "I'm sorry," can repair what hours of arguing never could. Your partner should feel emotionally safe around you. They should know they can express their fears, dreams, and mistakes without constant judgment. Create an environment where honesty is rewarded instead of punished. Trust grows where people feel accepted. The Stoics valued actions more than words. Saying "I love you" is meaningful, but showing love every day is even more powerful. Be dependable. Keep your promises. Arrive on time. Offer help without being asked. Small, consistent actions create a stronger bond than occasional grand gestures. Do not become emotionally dependent on another person for your happiness. Stoicism teaches inner peace. When your happiness depends entirely on someone else, fear and insecurity take over. A healthy relationship consists of two emotionally strong individuals who choose to walk through life together, not because they need each other to survive, but because they genuinely value each other's presence. Jealousy often grows from insecurity rather than reality. Instead of feeding suspicion, strengthen trust. Trust is always lighter than constant doubt. A peaceful relationship cannot exist where every action is questioned and every conversation becomes an investigation. Practice self-reflection regularly. At the end of each day, ask yourself, did I speak with respect? Did I listen carefully? Did I react with patience? Could I have handled today's conflict better? This daily habit, recommended by many Stoic philosophers, helps you become a better partner over time. Never stop growing together. Read books together. Learn new skills. Support each other's dreams. Celebrate progress instead of perfection. A relationship remains exciting when both people continue developing their minds and their character. Finally, understand that love is a choice repeated every single day. Feelings may rise and fall, but commitment remains. Stoicism teaches us that true love is not built on emotion alone. It is built on discipline, respect, patience, gratitude, forgiveness, and unwavering integrity. If you embrace these timeless Stoic principles, you will discover something remarkable. A peaceful relationship is not created by luck or perfect circumstances. It is created by two people who choose wisdom over impulse, character over comfort, and lasting commitment over temporary emotions. That is the true Stoic path to a relationship that endures the test of time.